Welcome in, welcome in. Today we're gonna go over a couple things. I hope you guys are having a happy Thursday. We are almost there, child. We are almost there. So today I want to talk about a few things. I'm not gonna be on them for too long, but I just want to recap this new case against Diddy. You know, if they're not coming for one of the Sanders boys, they coming for the other. Now they claiming that he's broke. The Twitch guy Neo, he did a lie detector test, and y'all won't believe what the results were. And Rihanna is under fire, saying she is better than Beyonce and Taylor Swift. I was always told if you're not gonna think you the best, who else gonna think you the best? So speaking of the best, y'all know Deion Sanders was great at damn near everything he did. But in my opinion, anyway, you got argue and windmill with your mother about it. But there are speculations that are saying that Shiloh, his son, and the older brother of Shedeur, is in a very serious financial crisis. Despite coming from one of the highest earning families in sports entertainment, Shiloh appears to be dealing with his own financial troubles. Now, according to court reports, oh, they got court reports, child. I ain't see this. I just read this now. Okay, Shiloh filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy October 2023 after an almost $12 million deal default judgment was entered against him. The case remains ongoing and is turning into a complicated legal battle that could follow him well into his NFL career. Wait a minute. Now, the massive judgment stems from a 2015 incident involving a former high school security guard. Oh, now the security guard is accusing him, who was 15 at the time, of assaulting him and claiming the altercation caused severe and lasting injuries. Oh, okay. And he later sued. Now, fast forward to 2022, Shiloh reportedly did not appear for the civil trial, which his lawyers said happened because the trial notice was mailed to an outdated address. So since he was absent, the court issued a default judgment of approximately 11.89 million against him. Now, Shiloh filed for bankruptcy in Colorado, which is typically used by individuals who have no way of paying their debts. Now, filing a petition automatically caused all collection attempts and temporarily protected him from wage garnishments or asset seizures, right? Now, his legal team has argued that the judgment should be discharged so he can get a fresh start all over, right? However, the bankruptcy trustee and the dude that's suing attorney is pushing back. They are arguing that the alleged injury was intentional, a classification that could make the debt legally non-dischargeable. Now, a trial is expected to determine whether the debt can be wiped clean or Shallow is gonna be responsible. Child, that's a lot of money. $12 million and you ain't even. But you know what? Oh, that's a lot of money. I can't even put a spin on it. That'll hurt me. You thought Tasha K got hit hard. So, they're gonna go over and they just questioning right now. They're going through like his assets and stuff like that. But as far as his support team, his fans are stepping up. His dad is estimated at worth like over $100 million. So and then he got his brother who he's in the NFL. So no one's really concerned. It's the haters that will say that he's just gonna be, he's just trouble and he's just a financial fallout and all that. But the haters gonna hate, and the guy just looking for a payday. He just got mad because he got slammed by a 15-year-old. Now, speaking of a 15-year-old, y'all know that social media dude, Neo? The guy that looks real young with the glasses. So he was online, and a couple of the guys decided to do like a lie detector test. And so it was Aiden Ross, Tasiki 69, that rapper that had a colorful hair, and Antonio Brown. And so the question that they posed to the polygrapher to ask him was, do he like black people? So he was like, his answer was like, yes. No, he was like, I'm Indian, so yes or whatever. And so that was true, like, hey, that was funny. And then they asked him, like, do you like black people? And so he said, I love them. But Aiden remained, um, he wanted to make sure he had a clear answer. So he like, do you like black people? Yes or no? And he responded with yes. And then the lie detector man said that's a lie. And so, I mean, this just goes to the fact that the boy has said many racial things in the past. Y'all have actually, not y'all, but people have blown him up for doing that rage baiting. And if the guy actually don't like black people and he been telling y'all he don't like black people, but black people just ignore that, then what do you want us to do about it? You know what I mean? What do you want us to do about it? We can't do nothing about it. There you go, right there. That's the guy. That's the guy, Neo. Okay, now moving on. This is gonna be real quick. So Jeffrey Epstein's brother is claiming that the Epstein's files have been scrutinized and sanctioned and all kind of it just they done been cleaned to make sure that certain people's names will not be in there. We know that. We know that. We understand that we have some real weird, freaky people. It seemed like you had to be a freaky person to get up there to the top. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's given. In the interview, Mark shared another brief, some thoughts that he had, and he suggested that Trump, barely knew Epstein, and that his brother was kind of implicating him because he was setting him up to be a foul guy. I don't believe anything these people be saying, to be honest with you. Now, he go another case that's out there. Diddy. I'm so sick of people coming out. I listen. This man was a menace if all these allegations were true. They got another guy who I've been hearing about this guy's allegations where he was saying that Diddy, was doing things to him, XYZ. Now Diddy is, and that's his name, Jonathan Hay. So he's made allegations. I saw an interview that he did on Tisha Tales a couple years back. I want to say like 2 years back, where he was talking about like the things that he saw. He was a publicist for Rihanna at one point in time, and he actually said he was the one that put out that rumor about Rihanna and Jay Z because he wanted to, get a name out there and sparkle it something something. So he lives down there in Florida, and so he's claiming that he was assaulted by Diddy back in February 2020 and also in March of 2021. So he also made claims. Let me pull up this other because he made claims against. So he's making these claims against Diddy. He's also saying that Combs allegedly began to masturbate under one of Notorious B.I.G. shirts while watching porn and asked him to finish him off. He's saying that when he didn't respond, Combs allegedly continued, then threw the semen stained shirt at him before leaving the room. He then says that he also, it was a second incident occurred in 2021 where he was supposedly set up by Wallace and another man, resulting in a different sexual, assault by Combs. So this is going to be quite interesting. This because the L.A. County Sheriff's Department Special Victims Bureau is in the preliminary stages of investigating the allegations after receiving an official copy of the Florida State, police report. Now, Combs' legal team has issued a statement saying that they deny it, just like everything else. C.J. Wallace, which is Biggie's son, has filed a separate defamation lawsuit against Hay, calling the accusations wildly false and part of a calculated smear campaign related to a failed music project. Because he also worked with Biggie's son, but then that got hijacked because he was making a claim that Biggie's son was messing with a record producer, and they wanted him to have a threesome, and he didn't want to have it, or some kind of crazy stuff, child. It was just a mess. So Combs, as y'all know, he's serving those 50 years. So, the man is windmilling from behind the bars, child, because it seems like every day is something else with him. Now Rihanna is getting a lot of people looking at her sideways because she built a $1 billion industry, off of makeup and just creating this new look. Her maternity fashions were on point. Every time you saw her, she looked fabulous. But others insist that Beyoncé and Taylor are unmatched in touring, fan loyalty, cultural prestige. The truth is, all three of the women have reached levels of success most artists can only dream of, to be honest with you. Now, Rihanna has not responded and likely will not to these different conversations about who's best and who's not. Because one thing Rihanna will not do, in a sense, or Rihanna is one of those few celebrities who can ignite a global debate with a single tap of her finger. So they don't want the girl to come up out of hiding because she chilling. She got a baby. She enjoying motherhood. Why y'all trying to mess with her? They had people posting all these posts with her, being in this fulfilled woman stage of 3 kids, and it was like, go hit the treadmill, and, you need to eat healthier, and, pictures up close of it. Y'all see it going across the screen. I thought that was just so tacky. You know what I'm saying? As women, why can't we gain a little weight here and there? It's called life. You think Big Mama was big all her life? Big Mama was Lil Mama at one point in time, wasn't she? Now, before we get up out of here, I got some disturbing news for y'all. I know, right? A Alabama Teacher of the Year was arrested after a video surfaced of this lady beating the hell out of her goddamn child. Now, the woman was crowned Alabama's Teacher of the Year. She whooped the hell out the child, and then it was on tape. People, if y'all gonna beat y'all kids, make sure I'm not encouraging it. Listen, now the lady is a second grade teacher. She lives out there at the school. She lives in Mobile. They got a school out. I have a friend out there that lives in Mobile. But the school that she was teaching at is the College Hill Christian Academy. So they charged her ass on Wednesday with willful abuse of a child under 18. Now the video is startling. Now she appears to hit her son on the backside up to 20 times after hurdling a whole bunch of cuss words at his little butt for not cleaning up. Now she appears to grab him by the hair before seemingly smacking him again. Now, even more surprising is that she was reportedly, the teacher of the year in May. Now listen. Now, I don't know what the hell wrong with the lady, but the lady got a belt in her hand. She was grabbing the boy in the face. The area didn't look that dirty, but some people are OCD, so I can't tell you. It don't look that bad to me, hell. But anyway, thank you for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing, because I know that's what you're going to do when you leave here. Until the next time, consistency is key, and I will talk to you later. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I know that this is it.